Hey guys, Shreyaan here, and Microsoft has officially released Windows 11, and this is their insider preview, which is even earlier than the beta version, and it's only available to developers. So this is my first time booting into the actual real Windows ISO, and let's see how it looks. So just for clarification, I have not booted this machine before, so everything that I say in this video would be my absolute first reaction. So starting off, we see a new lock screen. So the time is now centered and the icons have changed. So let's continue. Uh, if you already saw Microsoft's news before, you knew that Microsoft is changing the default font for Windows. So I think this is a new font. We can see that a lot of the icons have changed. So these are newer icons, and let's see if anything else majorly changed since the other leaked ISO that I made my video about. So if you didn't know that the ISO that people got their hands on was supposedly the ISO which was from an earlier build of Windows and not the latest version before Microsoft actually announced it. So this is supposed to be the actual latest version that Microsoft is offering to the public before the actual Windows event. So it's just installing some things. Let's have that there, and let's see the start menu. Start menu seems similar to what we had before. Let's check the settings. The settings are supposed to have a new redesign also. And don't worry, if it looks very slow right now, it's because I'm running it in a virtual machine, and also it's because there are a lot of processes going on because I just updated Windows to the latest version. So when it ships to the public, it will be much better. Alright, so I just gave Windows a quick restart, and you can see the settings app looks much more organized and much more modern than before. In my opinion, it looks way better, and it should be better for the user experience too. So you have your normal settings here, your normal groups, and then over here are some of your quick settings. So for example, if I want to access Bluetooth, I have it right away, and these big icons make it much easier for you to see your recently connected devices, and even the Lightning Network tab, it's similar to the Bluetooth tab. You can see Ethernet connected. Of course, it's showing an Ethernet because I'm running it in a VM, and it's just passing over the internet through an internal Ethernet port. So let's go to the display one as an example, and here you can see the subdirectory over here. So I came from system and then to display, and over here I can even see each category, scale and layout. I have all my scales and different display resolution settings and some related settings here. Now I think the storage one is also supposed to have a redesign. I'm not sure if it's completely redesigned in this insider preview yet, or it's going to be rolled out later. So you can see now it shows it to you on a timeline, and shows how much of that timeline is being consumed by these things. So let's go back to system now, and let's go to about for an example. So again, it has all of these features which in my opinion look much better. You can see 64-bit, you need a 64-bit system or else you won't be able to run it. And the RAM, it says 4 gigabytes, even though I have 8 gigabytes because I'm running it in a virtual machine. So now let's close settings and check out some other apps. Let's just ignore this. And supposedly there's supposed to be a new time Microsoft Teams integration built into Windows. Let's see if it's here yet or not. Let's give it a moment for it to search. Okay, so it's not here yet. It will be just built in right over here when it does come out. Let's see, did the widgets panel change at all or not? So this is the desktop one, which is right next to the widget one. This one is the widgets one. So widgets are loading. Looks pretty much the same to me as we saw in the leaked ISO. Okay, let's not wait for them to load, as they look pretty similar. Let's check out the Action Center. Okay, so now this one is more like Big Sur, so more like macOS Big Sur. Your notifications here, and then the calendar is just an additional touch. So in even macOS Big Sur, for example, if I just quickly show it to you, you can see that the notifications are all over here once they show up. Just give it a moment. Yeah, over here, and you can see that the weather and other widgets are over there. Okay, so now let's explore more stuff. Let's see if the calculator app got a redesign or not. And while we're at it, why not search other apps? Let's go to alarms and clocks. The calculator app looks pretty similar to me. Let's wait for alarm and clocks and we'll get it back. We'll get back to it once we check out other things also. So let's see, File Explorer, anything different or not? Last time we only saw the changes of the icons. Let's see if there's anything else that changed in the insider preview. Let's give it a moment to load. Okay, so we can see right away, even before it starts loading, that it has a new taskbar at the top. So I think this is much better, but some people I think are still used to the centuries, or I should say decades old one that Windows has had for a very, very long time. In fact, since the beginning of Windows. So you can see they're more, I personally like the new icons. Some people might not like them, but it's just personal preference. So there's nothing major redesign here. Let's close it. Let's see alarms and clocks. We're still doing some things. Let's see if there's any other apps that we might need to check out and which might have an update. How about the calendar app? The calendar app should be pretty much the same because it has a basic function to do and it should just be doing that. And a major redesign or even a redesign at all won't be very beneficial for the end user. Now let's see if there's anything else. Maybe Paint. I doubt Paint got a redesign, but let's check it out while we're at it. Yeah, so calendar looks pretty much the same as the one in Microsoft Outlook. So that's for it. And Edge looks pretty much the same as we saw in the leaked ISO. Paint looks exactly the same as it always has been. Yep, looks same to me. Okay. Let's see if alarms and clocks is ready. Okay. We are gonna just leave it because it's just taking so long. Let's check anything different to the new wallpapers and stuff. Once again, we go back to settings. Oh, and if you didn't check out my video on the Microsoft's leaked ISO of Windows 11, make sure you check that out. It's linked down in the description below. And also make sure to check out my camera basics, in which I explained how to shoot in low light. So settings is loading up. You can see this new icon now has shadows underneath it, as like many modernized icons in Windows 11. So it should be in personalization. So again, these quick ones, these quick settings or quick toggles, whatever you want to call them, hope you get to your thing really quickly. And now it even shows you a little preview. That's nice. Just go to, okay, so it's loading up some themes, whether I want light theme, dark theme, and this is their glow theme, this is their captured motion theme, sunrise theme, or flow. This is called Windows Light and this is called Windows Dark. Let's try Windows Dark, if anything has changed. I don't think anything changed from Windows Light to Dark, except like the colors being inverted and stuff. But let's check it out. Okay, so nothing major changed. I'm going to flip it back to light for the rest of this video. And oh yes, the Microsoft store is supposed to now feature Android apps on it. This is a collaboration between Microsoft and Amazon, so all Android apps on the Amazon App Store would now be able to be downloaded on any devices running Windows 11. So let's check that out if they updated it to the new one, because in the leaked beta they did not. Okay, so in this one they still did not. It still looks the same as people are used to. It just says it starts on TikTok, so maybe they are starting to put some like changes onto the store. Let's see if we can actually download any apps from the Amazon App Store or not. And for downloading Android apps, you need to have an Amazon account and need to download the Amazon App Store Windows app in order to download the first app, and then you can like use and download any other apps afterwards. This looks like it's okay, this is a bit confusing. Either TikTok has an app for Microsoft Store, or this is from the Amazon App Store. I doubt it's from the Amazon App Store because no other apps are here from there, but I don't think it's from there. So let's go out of here. Everything else is pretty much the same except like the new stuff over here. Let's just check it out, because why not? Contrasting theme. So again, you can see all of these settings here. They look really good. So that's pretty much it for this video. Make sure to check out my new podcast, which is called the Gigaphone Podcast, in which I go much more in depth about all the tech news and other topics on tech. It's linked down in the description below. Make sure to join my Discord server, where we talk about anything related to tech and everything else in between. That's pretty much it for this video. Thank you much for watching. Make sure to subscribe to the channel and like this video if you liked it. Thank you much for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next one.